everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope you all can hear me. I'm trying to speak as loud as possible. I have just completed a custom journal for a customer, and this is the book. It's based on flowers and fairies. So it's a book board, and that's the other side, tied with just some ribbon there, and that's the back. Hopefully you're all seeing that. It's about 3 inches here in the spine, has 3 signatures, lots of embellishments, and it's about 6.5 inches wide to about 8.75 long. So here we go. So I've just made up some dingle dangles with all my bits and pieces that I make. So there's some beadwork on some material, a heart shape made, image of a lady, and just some random bits and pieces which I have attached with a pin, and that can come away if it is annoying while writing in the journal. So there's no need to embellish this journal because it's all done like I normally do, because I love to do embellishing. And this is the front. I'll just undo the tie so that you can see what I have put on the front. So it's just one of the flower fairies on the front. There's a pocket here, and there's a tag. And I'll just turn my clock on just so I can keep track of the time. And here's another one. So they just slot in there, and they're handmade flowers, and a bit of ribbon here, a button attached there, and some book corners on the side. And I've just made a paperclip embellishment and added a key to that there. So over we go. And this is just a little pocket. I think it's a Patricia pocket, and that can have anything in there like photos or any other little things. So it goes there. So I'm going to go and try and go through this quickly, even though it is a big journal. So we have tags here. They've been stitched around with little bits of trim, and they just slide in that pocket there. There's an image there, and then there's another one, and that's just some journaling. And I forgot to put that flower here, so I'll leave that out to remind me to put that flower that I made to go in there. It's just circles and random circles in coloured. So next page, there's a pocket here with some material, lace, and some journaling tags, journaling card, and they just slot back in here. A little Botanical trim, vintage lady here, and just some napkins, some stenciling, and some vellum stickers here. Next page is just a pocket envelope that I've made up with the little butterfly holding that closed, and another journaling card here, and the same little bits and pieces here. Next page over is another envelope fold down that I've made, And that goes like that, and that flips up, and you can journal in under here as well. And over this page, oops, did I forget? Yes, there we go. There's another tag. I may forget bits and pieces because there's so much. And over here, that just flips up, and another lady here. So you've got lots of journaling here, and you've got journaling here. Over the next page, that's a tuck spot in there. That flips up for journaling, and this flips up over, and you can journal here. That's just like an envelope. And we have a tag pull out here, and then that flips up for more journaling. Over the page, and over here we have, undo that, and that's just a journaling booklet with some coffee dyed papers, and that's just on a napkin, and that just goes like that. And put the paper clip back on, and I just put a little heart and a flower on there. And this is a recycled envelope that I've turned inside out and made that you could use the little see-through so that you could see this journaling card. And that just slots it back in there, and you can see her through there. And in under here, that also is a tuck spot. So there's that. And this is a a hanky, and I've just embellished the hanky, and we have another journaling area here. So that just slots in there, and that looks like that. Slots in there, and randomly throughout I have put a tab with a paper bead that I've made hanging off. And over here is another lady again, and some more tidbits, and pull out tag here, and another one of the envelopes for journaling. And that just folds up again and just pops back in there. So that's that page. And this is a cluster on a paper clip, and that just slots over there, and you can tuck anything in under there. Over here we have another bit that comes out with just a little journaling, and with Martha Stewart punches on the borders. Over here is some ephemera that I've just coffee stained, and this is an envelope that you could write on as well. I didn't glue it all in together, and that's just using craft paper. This is another Patricia pocket. Just love all her ideas, thank you Patricia. And just another journaling card, and I can't get this one out thanks to nails. Here we go, and another little journaling card in there. Over the page, and that's just a butterfly pocket in there. Another lady, another tags over here for journaling, some more tags, oops, for journaling, and again. So that just goes in there like so. Over here I did, this is the printout, and I had this piece in a book, which I absolutely loved. So it is pretty simple, this page here, but I thought the lady could add some more of her own style, and I just left it a bit more blank than normal. This is a card I found at the op shop or thrift store, and I really loved it, and that just is in here like that, and with a bit of lace, green lace there. So that's that page. Over we go. We've got another tag with some duck cloth that has been coffee stained. Another tag with some material here that I actually put onto double-sided tape, and just makes it a bit easier to put up the top there. And that's all been sewn around. And that paper there is just wrapping paper, and there's another tuck spot in under there. Just another bit of ephemera, and that just slots in under there. And so you have all that journaling area here, and journaling on there, of course. Okay, over the page, this I just got off the internet. It's just a printable, so that goes in there, and that's a paper clip, sorry, that I've just embellished. And over the page, and we have a tag. That's just a pocket I cut out with a die cut, and that's the tag here, and a bit of journaling over there. So that area is for journaling. This one is just a material lace here, and that just flips up, and you have all that journaling area, and with just a bit of fringe and a gathered piece of leftover material there, and that just holds down with a paper clip with some eyelash trim there. Over the page, and this is just a pocket, and that just sits there. And over on this side, that is a pocket in under here, and then that folds out. So you've got journaling here, so you've got journaling here, and then that folds over, and you have journaling here as well. So that goes back that way, fold over. This is a postcard that I have put double thick embossing only on the flowers, so that makes it pop a bit more. And this is a card, journaling card in there, and just a Martha Stewart punch as a trim up the top, and some bits and pieces from my bits and pieces bowl. I mean, it's huge. It's just chockers. Yeah, so just trying to offload some of that, but it doesn't seem to happen because you'll always be cutting and having bits and pieces again. Okay, so just more journaling, and this is just a envelope that I've altered with a corner coffee stained, stamped with a word image, words, and then I put some gesso over the top to give it that antique look. I've forgotten the lady's name, but I think her name is Girl on a Ridge. She often does that, and I think it's a great technique. So I think it's Laurie, so thank you very much for that idea. And that's just another pocket in there. Over the page, it's just another journaling area, and made it into kind of a little booklet, and that just goes over, and we have a tag in the front here, and I just printed out on some old book papers just some leaves, and it just pops in there, and a whole lot of lace trims again, and bits and pieces, which I absolutely love. Okay, so another tag here, which holds this down, and that opens up into a journaling area there, and you've got all that journaling here, and that closes, and that pops in there, and that just keeps that in place. That's why it's a long piece. Over. Okay, on this side here is another journaling tag and another one here, and that just pops in there. And we've got all this here for journaling. Over the page, and it's a side pocket, and that's just a little booklet. It's been coffee stained, and that just slots in there. And then another journaling tag, and that slots in there. And this is just another envelope that can be written on, closed up, which either the lady would like to do. And that just slots back in there. And so you've got all these journalings here. Over we go. And I just found this in the book, and it says Woodland Fairy Day. So it just tells you what a woodland fairy would do. So I thought that was quite sweet. And it's just a journaling bit over there. Try not to rock the table so that you guys don't shake around. And here's another tag, and it just slots in there. Over. And here is a envelope that make it look like a postcard. I just used the front of it. I then went to my computer and put this image on that paper and put a stamp here, and that just slots in there, so you have all that journaling area. Over here we have a tag again, and it goes in there. That's just paper napkin that I've glued on some paper and stitched around. And I absolutely adore this image here with these little boy and girl. And I just made that into a little flip. And the little rabbits, aren't they cute? Gail will like that one, little rabbit. And that's just some gathered dressmaking pattern over the page, and I've got this little foldy outy thingy-majiggy. And that just goes back like that, and I just used some random pieces and just put some wording on there, and that just slots in here. And there's a little heart-shaped tuck spot, and I just put a tag in behind there. Over here is a quote from Jane Austen that I have put onto a die cut, and then there's a little tag there, and it slots in there. Over the page is just a vellum print there of a fairy, so it's all for journaling. Here is a vintage ephemera piece, and I have just stitched it around, put some trim up the top, and made that up into a flip. So you can journal here. On this side here is a fairy, and there's all this journaling spot here as well. Over the page, another piece of ephemera, and it's been coffee stained, and that just tucks in there. On this side, it's a postcard that I have altered with a lady, and I've just put some triple thick embossing just on her to make her stand out. And I just made this booklet, and that's some pages that have been coffee stained, and that's the booklet there. Excuse me. And that's a double pocket. You can pop one in there and then one in behind. Okay. Over the page, here we have, just from a book that I've cut up, and it's a journaling tag. So it's just got a fairy. I hope you can see it. There we go. This is a service check that I forgot the lady that I got this from the Etsy store, where she's just put some nice flowers over the service check, and it's just got some area for journaling. And I love this image, so this image had to go on, and I thought it matched quite nicely with the blues on this page. And that's just scrap material that I've just stitched onto some book pages just to use them up. In the centers, I've just put a bit of lace and tied into a pretty bow, but if you don't like that, it becomes a hindrance. You can undo the bow and that bit of lace will come away. Over here is just a tuck spot here, and that just goes in there, and it's just for journaling on that tag. And there's another tag here and another service check, and so they pop up here, there, and this one goes down in there. So that's that page. Over we go, and there's some more tags, bird, writing, and that just tucks in there, and just another piece up there. So many bits and pieces, but I can't help myself. Anyway, so this is a paper clip. Hold on. Embellished tag, and then there's this booklet here that can be written in with a little bit of trims or coffee stained. So that here holds that into place, and just a bit of ephemera tucked in behind this tag, and that just goes back in here. Over the page, just some more writing area, some more writing area here, and this has a little tag, and that's just an envelope that I've altered and paper doily, a flower that I've made, and a bit of gesso here, and I just put in some ephemera that can be written on, and that just tucks back in there. So that's that page. Over we go. Hold on. No. Another flip over, and you can journal on here. Another flip here, and journal here. That's just from my coffee dyeing papers. It's just the bottom sheet, the baking paper sheet, that I've changed to a pocket side envelope, and just a bit of a journaling card has just been slotted in there, and some lace trim and a tab, and just some journaling. Over here is another area for a tag, and that just goes in there. Another inside out envelope so that you can see the image, and that just goes here. Some lace, and that's a double pocket. And up here is just an envelope that can put a secret message in, so it goes in there, and that's just made from a book page and just some stamping and some little bit of trim here, and it just slots in under that paper clip, and that just slots in there so you can see the little fairy houses. Over here it's another Patricia page. Oh, I'm having a brain, can't think. Okay, so we'll keep going, and so that's a journal spot. Here's a tag that slots in there, and then there's another tag here. So there's pockets and pockets and pockets, and then there's another envelope, and I have put in a piece to journal on. Goes in there. Over here, which is the last signature, and I've just got a piece that can be journal on, and another tag, and that goes over there, that goes in here, that tucks in there, and just a bit of ephemera that tucks in there, and another piece here, and that just tucks in there as well. That's just a die cut. Over we go, going as quick as I can. Just a piece of Auntie May's there, and another Patricia pocket, and a tag, and a little bits of little pieces for journaling. And just check, that's a pocket there. Over here, it's a pocket. And some journaling area, journaling. Another postcard that I've made into a pocket, and a journaling card. And there's two pieces that you can slot in there. So 1 and 2. So you've got all that journaling area above, and card, and there. Over we go, and a bit of ephemera there, and this is made out of crunched up baking paper that I have put on, gold, I've forgotten the word, won't be a sec. Inca gold. Oops, sorry everybody, I should have not moved. Lost my lighting. There we go, sorry. Inca gold, and just put some ephemera pieces in there as well. And so that just goes in under here. There. Go in here. Over here is just a piece from Auntie May's that I had left over from another project, and I thought that went well in this pocket here. Just the colours. Over the page, journaling. And journaling again. Some more journaling. And this pocket here, this is just a envelope, or a coin envelope that I made up. Printed this little fairy onto it, and then I had a vintage letter that I got off the internet, so I coffee stained the paper first, and then manipulated my printer to put this image onto that, and it came out looking like a really nice old letter with the fairy. So you've got all that writing area and all that pretty stuff there. So that just matches with that and slots in here. And so yeah, so all this is for journaling. Over we go, there's some more tags. That's a paper napkin that I've just put on, front pocket, and a fairy tag, and that's a pocket in under there as well. Now if you were to take out all of my tags and stuff, the book would be about so big. But because I like embellishing, I made the book a bit bigger, so it's up to the lady that has bought it if she wants all the tidbits or not. open for options. So here we've got some more journaling area, more journaling area, more journaling, and this bit here for writing. This is an envelope that I've altered and put some gesso, and it's got that nice feeling that we all love. And inside there's a letter, and it's a little boy writing to a publisher to say that what they have talked about in a book that was printed about fairies is incorrect, because he loves to go out in the forest and he knows all about fairies. So that's what that letter is about. It's from a book that I had. So that just slots in there. And that just goes in there as well. And there we go. So you've got journaling here and journaling here. Over the page, and we have another side tuck, and it's a double one, and there's the tag, and another piece to write on, and another journaling card, and I've just put some gesso on the back so you could see your writing. And that was just a piece that I had left over from another product, and I thought that looks super cute in there. So that just pops in there along with the other pieces, like so. We'll pop that one in here. So it's just some trim here. And this is just another tag. Sorry, I've rocked. Let's try and stop you from shaking. Sorry about that. I'll probably need to change my setup again. And another bit for journaling, and that's just a pocket that I made with paper napkin. So that goes in there. Over here we have some journaling, and another pocket. And this lovely image here, and the journaling here. And I love this trim here. I reckon it's absolutely gorgeous. So over the page, another pocket here, and with this, with a pocket in a pocket. So that's in there. And over, and there's a booklet here, and that just goes in here. And this is the back page, and I've just got this here, which you can put any tidbits and pieces that you have ready to go in the book. And there's a pocket on the back, and that's just held down with one of my circle pieces that I've made, and it has a dingle dangle to the side, and it's made with a paper clip. So that's it, everybody. That's the last piece of this shown, and I have collected a piece from my scrap bin. And yeah, so Gail, I hope you like it. It has been a lot of fun making this journal, and if anyone's interested in any of my journals and would like me to make one, just give me a buzz through email, or you can find me on Facebook under my name, and I'll get back to you and we can start creating. Okay, everybody, I shall catch you later. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do need friends, and I'd love you to leave a comment and give me a thumbs up. All right, bye from Australia. Bye.